Hi everybody, it's Kat from Creative Crafts, and I have a question for you. Do you guys have any cornstarch at home? Of course you do. If you have children at home, you have cornstarch. Guess what? This DIY is just for children. Well, adults can do it too if they want to use to make their own clay. So there's many different ways of making clay, but this is more like, you could say, a slime clay, basically, you could say. And you would call this one cloud dough because it's more softer than the normal folk dough. Folk dough is just made with, you could say 2 cups of flour, 2 cups of salt, and then maybe 1 cup of water. Then you mix it all together and you can make your own folk dough. You can bake it in the oven, whatever. But this here, normally, if you store it in a plastic bag after use, you can always, it'll stay soft. It won't get hard, like the folk dough. The folk dough will automatically get hard anyway. So, and I have a jar just to store whatever I want to use for. This, I like to recycle, remember? Recycle, recycle, recycle. So, of course, what you need is the cornstarch I have here. You're going to need some kind of a lotion, at least enough for what you want to make the mixture with. I can't speak today. And food coloring if you want to color it a different color. I won't be doing that, but you can use, I would suggest you to use gloves when you're making the different colors. If you use the ones in the States, the little dropple ones, not the Wilton food coloring. The Wilton food coloring is stronger and it sticks to your skin. This other one, it does stick to your skin, but not as long as the Wilton one. It's funny as it is. So what you're going to need is a bowl, a measuring cup, and you're going to need your cornstarch and your lotion. It doesn't matter what kind of lotion. If you want to get non-toxic lotion or lotion that is safe for children, you can do that too. If this is for older kids, then you don't have to worry about the older kids, they know better not to put it in their mouth. But just remind, if you're making something like this with smaller children, please remind them and watch them. They do not put this stuff in the mouth. So first I'm going to take my cornstarch, of course. This is a box that's already been opened. As you can see, I used it for molds for my resin. Don't like really working with cornstarch much because it's worse than flour. It sticks even more. But it's fun. So now you're going to take your cornstarch, and we're going to need 2 cups of cornstarch. Yeah, it's worse than flour, definitely on that. I'm doing this in my bedroom. Should do this in the kitchen, actually. And here's 2 cups. I was looking for my little vacuum up the rest that's on the floor. So now, before I use this cup again, especially this is cornstarch, so that is something that we use in food. But I do not want to use the hand cream in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a plastic bag and cover it. And that's how I'm going to measure how much I need for my lotion. So we're going to need at least a cup. 2 cups of cornstarch and 1 cup of the lotion. Hey, not all over the place. So now that when you're done with that, you're going to take your cornstarch and your spoon, or the spoon that you want to mix it with. You're going to take your cup and empty all of the, you can see that it's, most of it's gone in there, so that's fine. And you mix this together with the cornstarch. Mix it with the spoon gently so the powder doesn't go all over the place. You know how some kids are very, they like to rush. Just mix it. And then when it starts to come to a point where it's getting too hard to mix with the spoon, you take the rest off. You can use your hands because it's only hand lotion. And you mix. It's almost like when you're making normal dough. So now, still a lot of flour, not flour, cornstarch that's still not mixed in. So what you're going to do is you're going to take it by the hand and it's starting to get better. You can see that. It's not sticking so much to the other hand. It smells good. I should have took my rings off, but they're easy to clean. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all that extra stuff off my hands. Rub the two hands together. Don't want to lose any of this. Because some of the parts of it still have the lotion in it that's not mixed. So now you're going to take it, and there you go. Now you have your dough for the children to work with. Any kind of dough. If it seems a little bit too wet for you, just like normal dough, you can add some more. You can, before you work with it, what you can do is take some more of the cornstarch and mix it in until it's to a point where you know that's not going to stick onto everything. And there you go. You have your dough. If you want to make anything out of for the kids, roll it out, get a cookie sheet, cookie cutter, cut it out, do whatever you want. Take a pen, take a spoon, make little heads with it. If it's too crumbly, that means, like this, I added too much flour. I keep saying flour. Too much cornstarch. So what I do suggest is just to add a tad bit more hand cream. Because there is, when it comes to cornstarch, it doesn't, yeah, what do I say? Yeah, cornstarch is not like flour. If you put too much cornstarch in it with the mixture becomes very crumbly, just like with flour. But with the cornstarch, it's even more sensitive over stuff. But here you go. Just mix it well. This is something that the kids could do and keep themselves busy by making this. They can stick their hands in it. They'll have a lot of fun with it. And this is something that I think is also good for the kids' hands. Moisturizes it and moisturizes also your hands if you're going to help out the kids and show them how to do it. But this is one quick tip to show you what you could do for dough for the kids. And this is called cloud dough because it's made from cornstarch, which is a little bit more lighter than normal dough. And it can get hardened if you do not cover it. So please make sure you put it in a plastic bag or put it in a jar, one or the other. You need to do that or it's going to get hard. It will definitely harden. In time it will. You can make anything out of it. You can make molds out of it. You can do any kinds of crafts with this kind of dough. Any ideas that you could do with normal dough, you can use this. So, I mean, you can use this for the hand print for the small kids, if you want. And yeah, I think this is a great idea. And this is, like I said, it's a quick tip. And I told you I wanted to make more videos for the children. Because I know you parents out there are overwhelmed. Because if you're a working parent, both parents mostly work. And now that the kids are in school, so now they're all at home and they're bored and they don't know what to do. This is one thing to do, especially when the weather is not very nice out and you know that they can't really go outside. This is one of the things you could do with the kids and you only need 2 ingredients, which I'm positive everybody has at home, is your cornstarch and hand lotion or body lotion, any kind of lotion. And it makes great dough, as you can see. So I hope you like this video. Please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. And I will see you either tomorrow or the next day on my next quick tip on what you could do with your children at home. Bye!